Vocabulary, vocabulary, vocabulary. In this video, we are going to get into the nitty-gritty of building a vast vocabulary base. We have selected a bunch of smart words that will make you sound advanced, and you will definitely stand out while having a conversation. Hi there, I am Nadeem, your mentor from Mikhail's Digest. So let's get started. If you ever come across bad and careless handwriting and you don't want to use the word bad and careless, then you can use this word. And that word is griffonage, unreadable handwriting, or it can also be taken as a very careless handwriting. Here is an example. The teacher scolded the boy for his griffonage in the test. I am very careless. I don't think much. But yes, there are some people who think very carefully about something. And what do you call those people? We have a very magical word for that, and that word is cogitate. It means to think carefully about something. Here is an example. He stroked his beard and cogitated about the mysteries of nature. Moving on to the next word. What do you call something of low quality or of no value or of little value? Well, that word is trashy. Trashy. It means of low quality or of little value. For example, I know that a designer shirt cost a lot of money, but I still think it looks a kind of trashy. Moving on to the next word. I am a person who feel a lot more comfortable talking to people in person, but there are some people who feel comfortable over text than people, and they are called textrovert. Here is an example. My friend is a textrovert. Face to face, he is absolutely boring. We often use the word extremely difficult. But yes, we can always replace that word extremely difficult with one smart word, and that is organ. It means extreme filth or corrupt. Here are some examples. Cleaning up corruption will be an organ task, meaning extremely difficult task. Here is one more. The labor was to clean the organ stables in a day. We most often use these words annoyed or upset, but yes, we can always replace these words with some smart word, and that word is miffed. It means slightly upset or annoyed. For example, I felt a bit miffed that no one had told me about the visit to a zoo. We use these words rich, extremely rich, filthily rich, very rich, but yes, we have a substitute for this word, and that word is minted. For example, the directors of the company are extremely minted. Here is one more. Sarah married a minted French man. How do we describe somebody who is not brave at all or who is not at all determined? Well, we can substitute these phrases or words by this beautiful word, gutless. So when you say gutless, it means somebody is not at all brave or determined. For example, I never got the support of my team because they were all gutless. Have you ever come across some people who all the time talk much? We all have, don't we? And how do we describe those kind of people? We can use another word for talkative, and that word is gas bag. Isn't it funny? So, a gas bag means a person who talks too much. For example, he is such a gas bag that no one else will stand a chance to say something. Here is one more. That girl is a gas bag. Trust me. Sometimes we have a lot of work to do and there are a lot of things to be done. So how do you describe that in one word? Well, that smart word is backlog. So when you say backlog, it means a large amount of work or things to be done. For example, I enjoyed my holiday, but there was a backlog of work when I returned. I have heard about checkmate while playing a game of chess, but have you heard about stalemate? Yes, this is a beautiful word and a smart word that will enhance your vocabulary, and that word means a situation where progress is stopped. For example, the negotiation between two companies reached a stalemate. Neither side wanted progress. The budget debate ended in a stalemate. What is a better way to say a labor? Well, you can use this word, Navi. Navi is a person who is employed to do hard physical work for building roads or canals. Here are some examples. Some 1600 navis were used to build 20-kilometer line. Here is one more. I saw a blackened young Navi using a pickaxe in the tunnel. Have you ever heard about a noisy, confusing fight between people in a crowd? What is it called? Well, it is called a melee. Isn't it a smart and beautiful word to describe such a situation? For example, a policeman was killed and hundreds of people were injured in a melee. Ingrain, something that is there in you for a long period of time. For example, it is far harder to give up ingrained bad habits. Here is one more. Dogs have an ingrained need to chew. We often use these words, erase or wipe out or delete. But yes, there is a smart way to say these words, and that word is expunge. For example, he tried to expunge bad experience from his memory. Here is one more. His name was expunged from the record books. We say day before yesterday, we say day after tomorrow. But do you know what do we call the day before yesterday? We have a word for that, and that word is yesterday. Yesterday. For example, it's a beautiful day, but yesterday it was cold. Let's move on to the next word. Concuss. It is to injure the brain by a violent blow or fall. Here is an example. He suffered a concuss after falling from the third floor of the building. I have been to a lot of places, especially in streets, where I've seen people performing music for money. Remember, they are not beggars. They are not begging for money. They are showing the talent and getting money as a reward. What do you call that person? Well, we call them busker. A busker was playing a guitar on the train platform. Here is one more. Our neighborhood has dozens of buskers. I am 100% sure that we all know this word and we use this word in our daily conversations, and that is citizen. We all know its meaning as well. But do you know the meaning of netizen? A netizen is a person who spends a lot of time using the internet. For example, India and China will very soon have a large number of netizens than any other Western countries. Have you ever tried saying goodbye in other words? Well, here is a beautiful word that will make you sound an advanced English speaker. And that word is pip pip, which means goodbye. Here is an example. Pip pip, winter. That's all we have for you today. If you enjoyed watching the video, then don't forget to hit that subscribe button. So keep practicing and using these smart words to enhance your English vocabulary. Thank you for watching.